What's up, everybody? How's it going? What's up? We're going to be on Zenless for the beginning of today, and then moving over to some Genshin just to hit some domains. You might have beaten Q. That's true. You might. You might. Oh. You did beat her in the message, though. Just switching over to my TV. Oh, nice. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you for sharing. Sorry for the delay on the stream. I finished off another game review. This is for next Wednesday. Really cool game. Really cool game. Really enjoyed it. And it was a game where usually I do my reviews. I'm doing anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes. This one I couldn't help but it get to, I think, 30, 32 minutes. And because of that, and because it being in 4K, it took longer to render, and the stream started and it still had 4 minutes left. And it was like, well, if I stop the render, then I gotta do the whole thing all over again, which is another half hour. So I'm just like, let me just be a little bit late to stream so that render is done. So after my stream, I can go ahead and upload it to YouTube, get the thumbnail done, get the event done in Discord, and next Wednesday is all done. So very cool. That's right, you do it every time, and I do appreciate that. Thank you very much. So let me just hit these dailies over here on Zenless. We're gonna bounce over to Genshin and run some domains. Last time I was talking about how, you know, on not Wednesdays, but on Fridays, I'm going to be doing like a Hoyoverse type stream. That's going to be try to get as many in as possible. I would figure like my Monday streams will be more of like a chill vibe. Not to say it's going to be like pretty intense on Friday, but so last week we played Genshin, then Zenless. So this Friday we'll be playing Zenless and then Honkai Star Rail. The following week would be Honkai Star Rail and Genshin. Then Genshin. You see where I'm going with this? So we're going to basically move our way through that. So if we do end up adding in Impact Third, we will work that way through. You know, Genshin, Zenless, Star Rail, Impact Third, and we'll just move, basically doing 2 each day so we can move those things along. On Genshin, we'll be doing like events and potentially some world quests or achievements, because that's where we're kind of at in Genshin. On Zenless here, we're still working on the story missions, but then we can move into, like, you know, again, some world quest type stuff, and then into achievements. And then Honkai Star Rail, we're still working basically, I'm going to use Genshin terminology, so if you're familiar with Genshin, it'll make a lot easier, but through Star Rail, I'll be working on Archon quests, then moving into story quests. Do dailies on ZZ. So you don't do any dailies on Genshin? Wait, why did that not actually let me roll that? Oh, there we go, because I didn't press A. Yeah, your autocorrect ruined you on that one. Wait. Trigram. Those on Genshin is like 2 minutes. I don't know, man. I think the dailies on Zenless are quicker. What are you doing on Genshin that only allows your dailies to be 2 minutes? For me on like, I'm still doing the I don't know what you call it. When you're trying to get, like, you know, your 4 commissions and your 120 resin complete. So you can hopefully unlock another character. I can't remember what that's called. At some point, I should be starting to do some events over here. I only did one. The next one I need to work on is Shuyu Defense, and I'm just like, those nodes, some of them are kind of like pretty strong. I'm gonna have to work on building my characters. I'm not at a point where I'm losing the nodes yet, but still. Makes me work for it. And I don't want to work for it. I like having games where you can just get on, press the buttons, and then everything's done. Not like, you gotta work hard for it. Also, Jose and I are starting to think about the roadmap video for December. We'll give you an update on what's been going on behind the scenes. Literally just condense. Gotcha. For me, I just find out what characters am I working on. Then I go do their domains until it's a healthy amount. And then kind of go from there. Right now I'm working on I have nothing to upgrade artifacts with. So that's what I'm going to be working on today, because Sitlali's artifacts are extremely weak right now. They're not the level they need to be at. Even two of them are running purple. They're not even the legendary, and I would like them to be the legendary, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. Yes. We're also going to finish off the last quest here for Grace, and then we're going to head over to Genshin. So, see how fast Downlights is? Boom, 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 boom. Very quick. It's true, she is the hardest working mod on Twitch, and she's here, and I love that. One day after you help Grace adjust the machines, you unexpectedly see a familiar figure on 6th Street. It's Grace's competitor, Betty Brenda. What's she doing here? You need to share this news with your sibling. What's Betty doing here? Street CCTV images retrieved. She appeared to be talking to an officer, and judging by her body language, 1, they were engaged in a heated discussion. 2, they were quietly arguing. Suggestion to better complete Grace Howard's commission. Master should learn more about this conversation. Why do you suggest I go over? I just really want to know. AI has a right to gossip too. I'm with Fairy on this one. Go listen in, Belle. She thinks you're Grace's apprentice anyway, so there won't be any trouble. Slowly fading away. Oh, please don't fade away. Okay, I need to know what's happening, even if it's just for the sake of gossiping with my sibling. God mode? Yeah. I can make sure the meeting point is safe. How many times do I have to repeat this? Are you Grace's apprentice? What are you doing here? One sec. Betty whispers something to the officer again and then turns around. So what brings you here? Does the Iron Witch have a message for me? I'm just passing by. You've got way better manners than your master. Fine. There's actually no better time for you to be here than now. I happen to have a message for your master. She's already lost this bid. What? I've completed my research and already submitted the results to 3 gates for review. We'll soon hold a presentation to demonstrate my results. I'm the first to hit the target. Go back and tell your master she's welcome to attend the presentation. I'll post the address on the Knock Knock business channel. Please make sure she checks it. Our long-time rivalry is finally coming to an end. Don't let your master run away from the ending. Please tell her what I said. See you soon. Betty turns and leaves as soon as she finishes speaking. Alright. I have a feeling that she's not going to have the last laugh, though. Grace is a little weird, but she's kind of genius, though. Belle, you're finally back. Here, have some water and tell me everything you know. Let me tell you what happened. You shared Betty's message with your family. That's unexpected. Not only did Betty complete the technical research early, she's also inviting her rival to her presentation. Awesome. I can't wait to see them bite each other's head off. Easy, Fairy. Fairy, please don't speak like that, like those netizens on internet. And Belle, we should text Grace and tell her about it right away. And there she is. Grace, are you in? I'm not here. How are you replying to me then? Quit fiddling around with those children of yours. We've got some key intel for you. Betty wants to challenge you. She bragged about how she's gonna win the bid, and she's put together a meet and greet with the 3 Gates rep. She asked Belle to get you to attend too. The address is in the Knock Knock business channel. Hang on, let me see. It's somewhat strange. What's that? The address for the meet and greet is inside a hollow. Huh? Inside a hollow? Yeah, a companion hollow of the Lemnian hollow. It's an old construction site. I'm guessing Betty's technical milestone has to do with that modded guardian mech of hers. Maybe she's meeting those reps inside the hollow to give a demonstration of his firepower. One of the 3 departments from 3 Gates Corp is military. If their tech cooperation is based around military tech, that makes sense. Want to go meet and greet with Grace? It's up to you. Yeah, let's go take a look. It'll be a big loss for Bellabog to miss out on this bid. Knowing your enemy isn't always the worst thing. Besides, we can check out this new tech in action. Could I count on you 2 for navigation? Let me know when you're ready. I'm ready whenever. Hey, thanks for the bit donation, Mythic. Fairy's crazy. The more and more I play this game, the more Fairy becomes unhinged. Ooh.
I only handle technical matters. Good day, Proxy.
Did you call me?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
She definitely is learning Gen Z slang. The good thing about an AI is I can't tell if she's doing the Gen Z stare. Hey, Taryn. What's up, St. Mikey G? I still really like that name though. St. Mikey G will be always what you're known to me as. Following Fairy's navigation, everyone is finally brought to Betty's location. Beside her stands the modded Guardian MK2.
You're too slow, Iron Witch. Betty!
Just on by before I get back to work. Alright, I hope you have a decent day at work today. I hope it's runs smooth, no issues.
Alpha. Come on, demonstrate your might to our guests. Commence offensive maneuvers at 6 o'clock and 9 o'clock. What?
The mech responds in clear human voice and instantly performs a complex array of tactical emotions. Is it AI enabled?
Is it AI enabled? Oh, what's wrong, Grace? Hard to believe the personality OS you were so proud of has been replicated by someone like me. A cheaper, more productive, and easier to deploy modular personality OS. The maintenance costs are half what you pay. There are none of the whole stability or personality disorder risks you fretted about. Didn't the market applaud your tech patent?
Is your old gamer tag the Buble one? That's your old one, so your newest one was St. Mikey G?
The cold and withdrawn Iron Witch, a weirdo who treats machines like people. This black magic you've been researching for so long.
Oh, yeah, no, your old one is just like, I don't know. It flows so nice. St. Mikey G. Mikey Duble? Yeah. Mikey Duble is not a bad one, don't get me wrong, but St. Mikey G, that's a dope one.
Go ahead.
Its intelligence system is crude, but I like its gumption.
Don't keep it low key.
As professional as needed.
I love how you have mottos for your names.
Enough, Fairy. Don't add fuel to the fire. Belle,
Your future Patty. Patrol away.
Grace, are you okay? That voice is so lovely.
she gave in so easily. But somehow, I'm not surprised at all.
It responded to the voice command and executed the instructions without any redundant movements. And the steering mechanism's brake nozzle is gorgeous. It only listed one default command when recommending actions. And still so immature. I love it. Oh, enjoying it? Why are you admiring your rival's work?
This kid looks really good.
Can't agree with your rival like that.
Grace, you can't praise your rival like that. Oh, yes. I don't like it yet. You claim to have replicated Bellabog Industries' patent, but I won't buy it just like that. I'll believe it when I see this kid show us a little more. Show it to me. Right here, right now. Best if you let me take it apart myself so I can see it better.
This is getting weirder and weirder.
Why would I let my rival disassemble my work? But, well, you do have a point. I'll have Witch Hunter Alpha accompany you to demonstrate the difference in technological achievements. I've uploaded the coordinates of Three Gates' meeting place to Witch Hunter Alpha's memory. Enjoy its company and appreciate its skills along the way.
Really?
I'll tell you that his last name isn't Saint.
This doesn't mean I can see.
As much as he probably wants it to be
I'm
Saint.
starting to worry she might side with the enemy.
This is the meeting point Betty mentioned. I didn't expect this kind of company.
BC is birth certificate, just let you know that.
Prepare for combat. Let's go.
It would be a dope last name. Yeah. When I first read it, I was just like, yeah, I wasn't 100% sure of it either, but after your explanation, Karen, I ascertained that BC means birth certificate. Or hear me out. Don't. You're just replying to me now, Toby? Oh, that's a big boy.
Nothing happens when
when you're saying lost in quotations, you mean like on purpose? 5 names. Yeah, unique is good. You're the first Terran that I know. So I wouldn't even know how to misspell it. Betty proudly showcases her master pace following her command. An enhanced mech named Witch Hunter Alpha dutifully takes its position guarding Grace. Wow. Upon hearing your warning, the proud mechanic bursts into laughter. Ha! These small-time ethereals are no match for my almighty Witch Hunter Alpha. Betty points to a specific location. This is where I'm scheduled to meet the people from Three Gates Corp. I'll allow Witch Hunter Alpha to accompany you there.
All right, Witch Hunter Alpha, enable escort mode. Take out the ethereal.
I think that's awesome, to be honest. Because I don't like that name. I'm not gonna fight it in the beginning. I'm just gonna hide shit.
So fast! And talk about accuracy.
Don't praise your rival.
Oh, I am just getting started.
Warning. Units with high ether activity detected. They are likely strong enemies. A direct confrontation is not suggested. Scanning for a suitable detour.
Like, heck no.
Incredible. Such a powerful hit!
A very powerful robot. Witch Hunter Alpha suddenly speaks with a smooth, synthesized mechanical voice, seeking your evaluation on whether its actions align with the escort requirements. Please provide corrective instructions if there are any violations.
Detour route cancelled. Warning. The area ahead contains many unfinished buildings. The path forward is blocked. Strategy modification is required. Scanning for a suitable detour.
Is it trying to?
How was your football game yesterday?
Now that's surprising.
Can everybody hear me? I've decided to give you a special demonstration of the long-range firepower of Witch Hunter Alpha.
I was very solicited. I enjoyed that. Are you asking us to do that? I don't know if I have that type of AI ability. I know there's apps out there where you can just speak with native talkers. Football is the devil. Football's the devil. It's nice to be around some people and watch sports and laugh. Yeah, who was playing? I don't even know who was playing. Yeah, kind of like the American Cup that you guys have. That you guys call it Super. Basically, you're just stealing it from Nintendo. We all know that that's a lawsuit waiting to happen. Can't be the Super Bowl. Nintendo's already taken that. My apologies. Can everybody hear me? I've decided to give you a special demonstration of the long-range firepower of Witch Hunter Alpha. I couldn't tell you why it's called the Grey Cup. Not even remotely.
Is more precise than your version, Grace.
Did Nintendo take an L? What was the L that they recently took? Because I'm always down for that. They just go with colors. It was probably like when they went to go name it, they probably looked outside, saw all the snow, and they're just like, it's pretty gray outside. Let's do the Grey Cup. And Saskatchewan Roughriders versus the Montreal Alouettes. It was a good game. Roughriders won though. Were you not cheering for the Roughriders? That's also crazy that they have an entire province going against one city. When does Nintendo not? I think this is an official L. No, that's a lawsuit against Palworld. Which lawsuit did they have? Did they lose that stupid summoning thing? Or is that still there?
Destroy hostile units ahead. Open fire.
Called the Grey Cup because the Governor General Earl Grey is the one who paid for it. Did he also pay? Is he the owner of the tea?
No.
The Earl Grey tea?
So you could tell, right? Now, correct. It can identify the best target to strike.
Personally paid for it. That's crazy.
Interesting.
He rich. Yeah. Just like, I want a league made for Canadian football. I'm paying for it. That's crazy. That's crazy money. They tried to patent after the people started doing it. Oh, so you're saying the patent for the summoning, they tried to put that in after Palworld was already created, and then tried to apply that patent backwards, but you can't. So it can only go forward. Oh. Well, I mean, it was 1909, so it was probably only like 20 bucks. Probably just like one day in the mines. And Nintendo is hilarious. That's good, though. I'm glad. They should take more L's, though. Specifically L's that benefit my pocketbook. Yeah, what was this? I found this survey recently. It was asking, like, if you had a time machine, would you go backwards or would you go forwards? I chose backwards because the future is getting more bleak. So I'd rather go back when things were working.
I'm willing to admit this kid is indeed a superior man.
They may get away with the patent going forward, but not backwards.
And responsive controls. A weapon well suited for
Yeah, I agree.
When I first encountered it a few days
You're
back,
not going backwards?
didn't have the
I don't know.
personality
America's
installed.
forward seems pretty scary to
Never
me.
expected our patent to be reverse engineered
What's
to
up with a
such
fat
an extent in so
fee
little
billion?
time.
If I was to go backwards, it would definitely be dealing with Bitcoin for sure. He would be like, this Bitcoin, it's only like 30 cents. It's never going to work. And I'd be like, hundreds of thousands. Just give me all your money. I'm going to put it into this. Don't worry. It's going to blow up.
What?
Buy a few houses back in 2005. Yeah. Yeah. Because right now we can buy model houses from Toys R Us. That's our best choice right now.
Witch Hunter Alpha.
And Google. Yeah.
Driver seat reset.
You don't want Google Yahoo? Let me take out a loan right quick and I'll buy Google.
What if you were to suggest a seat?
True.
What would it be?
If it was a lighter shade. After listening to Witch Hunter's alpha response, Grace's expression suddenly grows serious. She quickly leaves the mech, deliberately bypassing the targeting system's dead zone. I go forward, but when do you take it out?
Betty, shut down Witch Hunter Alpha right now, or uninstall the Personality OS. We need to take it
I
out
don't
of
know.
the
Right now it's
hole
pretty good.
ASAP.
I think one Bitcoin right now is $103,000.
I have no idea how you've gotten your hands on it, but I'm certain your Personality OS is plagiarized from the data frame I've deployed in our prototype.
Hey, no need for such ugly
Apple?
accusations.
Yeah.
Resorting to this
I feel like
all
Apple
because
is.
you admit failure? Just because
I don't know. I
you
feel
asked
there's
for
something about
something
Apple that makes me feel like
now
they might
accusing
be
you
getting
of
into a little bit of hard times
plagiarism?
soon. Not now,
140
but soon.
centimeters. That was Kalita's height back then.
But you'd still be bank if you were going to go back and then come forward. You'd still be making crazy bank.
Kalita's father and my mentor, Horse. When he
Amazon,
finally
yeah,
decided
back when Amazon was
he
only books.
calculated a specific seat
That's
height
true.
So that his daughter
That's
could
true.
pilot it from the get-go.
Back when
Height was directly embedded into the logic
Jeff
core.
Bezos was making his money on Taco Bell
On the way
commercials.
here,
and
I
still had hair.
realized Witch Hunter Alpha's thinking patterns were similar to those of our kids. I was
And
suspicious if
Twitch.
you'd use the same
Yeah,
data
Twitch would be
frame.
on Amazon.
The
Yeah.
answer to this question
Now he
has
bald.
finally
Yeah.
convinced me. Only
That's
our
true.
prototype
Back when it was the
of
computers.
Belobog Industries mech
The colorful
knows
computers
this
of
by
Apple.
default, because my sweet pea gets mad if the seat is set too high.
How you and your venomous slander? That's just a coincidence.
You know deep in your heart it's
That's true.
not. Listen to me,
Yeah,
Betty.
Google, then you
The
get YouTube
logic
at the same
core data
time,
from the
or you get
prototype
Amazon, you get
hasn't
Twitch
had
at the same time.
comprehensive
Yep.
troubleshooting yet. There's still lots of corrupted data that
He is
needs
ripped,
stripping
but
away.
what else are you gonna do when you just have stupid money and it's just like being
Also
shoveled into your
corrupted data.
bank
We've
account
already
like
been
Scrooge
inside the
McDuck?
hollow for
Might as well
over
get
2
ripped, right?
hours. This kid is at risk of losing control at any second.
Make me ball if I had billions.
I would.
Yeah.
No way. You're lying. I won't be tricked.
Really? Still not giving up?
He could be. He could be getting the most like
Another test for
advanced
Witch Hunter Alpha, then.
tech
Translate this.
to make him ripped.
Red, green, red,
Experimental health tech.
Red, green. Now what are you up to?
Who cares? He's probably gonna live to 120. Yeah.
Bucket. Huh? How are you speaking in unison.
Because this is the cognitive command code I installed
Uh-huh.
when I debugged my kid. Wake up, Betty.
You stole my
We're
crap,
Hunter
Betty.
Alpha right now.
Facebook, lizard face, Zuckerberg's Facebook. Yeah, to the metaverse. It's so the funny thing is Facebook is so ingrained into things that even though it's failing forward. It's so stupid because when you talk to people about Facebook, they're just like, "Oh, it's crap." And you're just like, "But it's still here." There's a unified, it's crap, but it's still here. The whole metal glasses things freak me out, though. I saw they had made a collaboration with Oakley for things like snow visors and Meta. So your genes wouldn't allow you to go bald or have color in your hair, so you have no color in your hair right now, just translucent hair. That's crazy. That's crazy. Ray-Bans. Yep. So Betty stole the data while we were troubleshooting. Correct.
Betty stole the data while we
Probably
were
was she when
troubleshooting.
she slapped the back of the robot. You guys weren't here for that, but that was, but yeah.
I know you're just bluffing. Go, Witch Hunter Alpha. Get rid of this trickster witch.
It's funny in the comments of the new Oakleys is you had people because like in the commercial it like you can like hear them be like, Meta do this, Meta do this, and then like it reminded me of like the Xbox Connect days where you'd be like, Xbox record that or Xbox do this, right? But it's like funny, the whole comment section is just like, Meta make me rich, Meta buy me Bitcoin, Meta tell me when I'm gonna get a job, all that type of stuff. I thought it was hilarious.
Proxy, let's go after it.
Yeah, Mark. Yeah, Mark sucks. Connect days were good. I was talking with somebody on Instagram about it. I miss those days, especially like
After it.
Netflix pause, Netflix play. The laziest way to watch Netflix was fantastic. Didn't have to grab my controller, let the controller just die. Both enemies and allies are... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. They're like, you're going too far. You're making... Okay, there it is. Connect was, I think, Connect for gaming was absolutely trash. Connect as a almost like an assistant or you know, kind of an add-on the Xbox was brilliant in my opinion. I don't know. I've never had the voice commanding someone else's Xbox off. I've never had that work once. I don't even know how much that actually works. Because I don't know. For me personally, 9 times out of 10, everything was going through my headset, so it was never hearing anybody. So Connect. Yeah. So same like G is explaining it for you, Q. It was like a black bar, like not like the Wii, because I know you had a Wii, but like I don't know, what would that be, like 20, 30 times thicker than the Wii? Because the Wii bar is very small, but this one was bigger, had infrared light that kind of cast almost like a scan right in front of it. People got really sketched out by it, thinking it was always watching them. That's what happened with Connect 1. Connect 2, the issue with that one is they had like it had to be connected to the console, and then also you had to be online. And that got kiboshed by, you know, people getting really pissed off at Microsoft. And then developers just didn't want to touch it going forward. And so games just kind of dried up. They started off as like Wii-esque games, but better than Wii. And then just went downhill after that because no one really wanted to do it. You still have it in your closet? Yeah, look like a small sound bar. Hey, man, that's gaming history in your closet, to be honest. I kind of regret getting rid of mine because it's funny because when I went to go sell it to GameStop, they're just like, we'll give you $18. And I was just like, $18? I guess. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. And now I'm at the point now where I'm buying consoles and trying to not preserve history. Like, obviously, I don't feel like I'm the only historian out there for gaming. But I feel like I really wish that I had Connect 1 and Connect 2 in good condition. Most Connects you get these days are all scratched and dinged up. Mainly because they're just tossed in people's closets. But yeah. Is it in good condition though, or is it closet damage?
Simple mistake, a little hiccup.
Because I'll definitely take it off your hands, and I'll give you the $18 that GameStop would have gave me.
Right? Hurry up.
Oh, I just missed out on that. No, let me go back up there and get that coin. You will have to come out of the closet. You'll probably change color immediately. Like you could make games through a closed engine Microsoft ran and didn't want to open source, probably because it could have been. Yeah. Buy you a burger? What burger are we talking about here? What burger are we talking about here? Can you stop beating the crap out of me? Like a Whataburger?
Has it stopped?
Okay, that's true. I don't know.
I've updated the target.
Last time I was down there with you in Austin, didn't we have a decently expensive burger at some random pop-up joint?
Is your what? It dodged.
Obviously, it wasn't $18 though. Good enough burger for it to come out of the closet? So Chase is out of the closet, burger specifically. 14 with fries and a drink.
Witch Hunter Alpha.
Hey man, that's $18 Canadian right there. That's like $21. You are eating $18 burgers. Because I was offered $18 Canadian, not $18 American. Look at you. Look at you. Now you learned something about yourself today. You ate $18 burgers. Look at you. No one talks in Canadian except an entire country. That's fair. That's fair. It's pretty fucked up. The ignorance is ignorating? Yeah, don't worry. Being around Jose, I've kind of dealt with my entire life. If it's not coming from Jose specifically, it's usually someone that Jose hangs out with, and I'm just like, yeah, that's okay. To this day, I still think it's wild that I have met Americans that think that we're out here living in igloos and polar bears for pets. You know what I would love? For some of the stuff that Americans think about Canada, I would actually love it. To be honest, I would love it for it to be true.
A beautiful shooting star.
Yeah, and quickly, people are talking less and less about American dollar as well anyways, so.
Max potential energy.
There is someone beautifully ruining that country right now. And ruining its global appeal, while someone in the leader on this side is actually increasing the global appeal. Ignorance goes both ways. Yeah, I would honestly say, like, the less likely.
Get after it.
I've met Canadians that think I ride horses places. There's a better chance of that. There's a better chance than a polar bear for a pet and living in an igloo. But that's crazy. I don't walk around going lower. What do you mean going lower? Where are you going lower?
Warning. Increase in engine output detected.
Very well then. You forced my hand. Now, set the explosives along its current trajectory.
You mean that I might ride a horse, but I don't dish it out? I'm not as petty.
Go down. It's still moving.
Why? Why?
Yeah, we should heal up. That's true. That's true. The innocent angle. You're about to enter. Yep. Let's go. Thank you for the bit donation. Cute angle. At least you're not obtuse.
The target's hull has been damaged. Ether activity is steadily increasing.
That's no good. We're not doing enough damage to stop it.
Oh gosh, how
You
could this
could.
happen?
Betty, what now?
With that attitude, you can beat any obtuse lingo.
You're asking me?
Get your isosceles
Of
on.
course I'm asking you. You're that child's mechanic. You know it inside and out. Think about how to solve this problem.
The logic core is already corrupted. I can't command it.
Pull yourself together. Now's not the time to be pessimistic.
Careful! That mech's attacks are growing in intensity.
Are there any software vulnerabilities we can exploit? Any hardware damage, emergency protocols, module defects? Think quick!
Run.
What's that?
Run. Just run. I admit it. I plagiarized your data framework. I just...
Of course.
Simulation
Of
layer
course.
on top of the base structure.
I'm just gonna drink while this is talking.
Deal with this situation.
How was everybody's weekend, though?
Aren't enough to deal with it, and it will only get more dangerous.
Everybody have a good
as it
weekend?
So what about your mission then? What about the 3 Gates reps?
I'll explain things to them and let this crazy piece of metal fend for itself.
It was okay?
And we can
Just
still
okay?
help the HIA to come take care of it.
What kind of joke is that?
That's the first time I've ever heard Grace roar.
I've never heard Grace roar like that. So scary.
Why can't we run away? Anyone with common sense would do the same. We're facing an experimental weapon that's out of control, and our only control tool
You
is
need more
our
time for the
will.
weekend?
That's it.
Hey,
Let's
amen to
face it,
that.
up to
I
public
wish.
security
I
over
wish.
the HIA. It's totally reasonable. I know what you're thinking. You just
I wish it was a long
give up
weekend
on that
every
mech.
weekend.
You want to save it like it's a person, but this obsession with machinery is fanaticism. Why are you making me stay with you?
Enough with all your nonsense. Leaving problems behind for someone else to handle. You're just shirking your obligations. You're that child's mechanic. It's your responsibility to deal with it. Run away?
If you are enjoying our live gameplay, check out our recorded gameplay over at youtube.com/ETHERxSOCIAL, posting on Mondays, Fridays, and a bonus on Wednesdays at 9 a.m. Eastern. There is a bonus video this Wednesday, as well as on Friday we'll have a video. So it's 2 reviews this week. Same as usual.
I don't know what to
25-minute break? Dang.
Hand
Look at
over
you
control.
messing around and stuff.
Huh? What are you gonna
Well,
do?
hopefully you don't have to work every weekend, or at least we can work towards not having you work every weekend. But have a good day at work, or good evening at work, sorry.
You said that you only built an emulated control layer, right? If the central control system and Mech Command are carried through the emulated control layer instead of direct authorization from the logic core, then there's still a chance.
But that'll be almost impossible unless some magic happens.
Frosty Cold Iron Witch.
Huh?
Isn't that the name you've been mocking me with?
Yeah.
If you need some magic, don't you need a witch on your side?
This should be the final battle in this story.
Ready?
Direct hit.
Can I help you?
Max potential energy.
Well, I did get a chance to try the new Call of Duty. It's funny, I was talking to a friend, and I was just like, oh, you know what? Like, Call of Duty comes out on last Friday that being, I'll maybe stream it since it's launch day. Totally forgot. And then I heard what everybody was talking about it, and I was just like, well, I guess I didn't miss out on much. It's not really doing too well. When I was downloading it, I think it was like a 1.2 out of 5 on Xbox. I was just like, oh, that's not good. Thank you for the bit donation. I appreciate that.
Ready?
A beautiful shooting.
So people aren't I don't know, a specific game mode. I didn't read too much about it, but there's a specific game mode that people aren't liking. I wouldn't be surprised if it's just online in general. And I played the story, and it is, have you ever played Split Fiction? So Split Fiction is all about like kind of going to like new environments and stuff like that. They're trying to do that with Call of Duty. It's really weird. I only played the first level, and it goes from like a, not military, but it's like, it's still in Call of Duty's wheelhouse, to like, you're going into an alternate universe. I'm just like, what the heck is going on? And a lot of people felt this way. They were just like, hey, it's really cool that you could do co-op campaign, which is really cool. Don't get me wrong. I've been wanting co-op campaign for a very long time. You haven't played Split Fiction? Well, that's how it is. Two writers get sucked into a universe, and basically upon it's trying to grab all of their stories, and then they play through their stories together to emerge out and be victorious. But yeah, a lot of people were saying that co-op was really cool, but the story is so messed up that they just stopped anyways. They're just like, nah, I don't really want to play this. For me, as someone that's played Call of Duty for a crazy amount of time in the past many years, I can tell you that the movement and the feel of the guns is great. It's great. But the story makes no sense. No sense whatsoever. Will I beat it? Yeah, I'll beat it. Will I play online? I don't know yet. It's still really kind of encouraging people just to run and gun. Which I guess is better than camping. But I feel like the older Call of Duties were kind of more of a balance between what I classified as tactical holding and run and gunning. Whereas now they're just like, run faster, you know, dolphin dive, slide, do all that type of stuff, and then like, you know, confuse your foe just by chaotic movement and then kill them.
What?
Yeah, basically, yeah, like basically your cat with zoomies. Yeah, basically that type of gameplay. If you do miss a stream, do not worry. You can catch the stream the very next day over at youtube.com/ETHERxVault. That's where we load them up. After a short while, PubSec forces work together with weapon experts from Defense Force and dispose of Wish Hunter Alpha.
Yikes, I never expected those PubSec agents to come so fast. I didn't get a chance to appreciate that kid's insulation coat as much as I would have liked. What a texture, despite all the battle damage.
Grace, you're awesome.
Grace, you're awesome.
Looks like Grace isn't a machine maniac with the screw loose. Her wealth of professional expertise just shows in unconventional ways.
Hey, that was rude. Do you think it's easy being a corporate technician like me?
Yeah, I agree.
Especially considering how young I am. As an apology, I'll let you give me this cute little thing to pet. But
I'm a grumpy old man. Yeah, that's fair. I don't know. For me, I just like, I like the days of like working together with like 5 other people to basically lock down a map and basically push in and just lock an enemy. I think that's strategic, that's tactical. Like I said, some people will think it's camping, but if I'm strategically holding you with my team, that's called teamwork, and that's on you, not on me. But this whole run and gun, just 6 psychos running around with 6 psychos. I don't know. I'm not a fan of it. And then the skill-based matchmaking system they had for online has been trash for such a long time. We'll never hand EOS to you.
We'll never hand EOS over to you.
The funny thing is, technically, the skill-based matchmaking is working. It just, you can have one game where you basically pummel someone, and then that's it. After that, you're playing against people that have the same skill set as you, and you'll never get ahead. You don't get destroyed, but you don't have great games.
Great job constructing that emulated control layer.
Huh?
The voice print conversion command was so good, I almost got fooled. Even though the incomplete data framework caused lots of operational errors and low efficiency, there's still lots of room for improvement.
There's no skill in the match based.
Interested in personality
I don't know.
research, I can give you some samples.
I just like it when they didn't have it. There'd be days you get on.
You have to wait until your suspension is over and you've regained your mechanics license.
So there'd be days you get on, and this is back during, like, let's say Modern Warfare 1, 2, 3, Black Ops 1, 2, 3. But you would get on there, and you'd have a day where you'd, like, just pummel the crap out of people. What we called Jesus lobbies, right? Where you're just destroying people that just have no idea what's going on. And it's great. It's fun, right? That's obviously not fun for them. But then there'd be days you'd get on, and you would meet your match or have someone that's basically crapping on you as well, right? And it's up to you to choose, do I leave this lobby, find another lobby, or do I rise up and try to beat this team or this individual? And, you could lose a game and they're still in that lobby, and you have a chance to keep going and keep going and keep going until either you or they leave. Now, with the skill-based matchmaking and how they have it set up now, you'll have someone beat you, and you're just like, that's fine. Okay, let's come back and... Nope, that's right. They're already gone. You're on to a new lobby. They're on to a new lobby. Unless you're going to challenge them in a 1v1 match, you're probably never going to play against them again. And I was just like, how am I going to get better? How am I supposed to, like, increase my skills if I don't get the opportunity to go against the same people multiple times? That's something that I never understood in their setup. Having a Smurf account? You shouldn't have to make Smurf accounts for things to work properly. If you are looking for a community to call home, hit that Discord link, because we'd love to have you part of our community today. Also, if you're not sure what to do, there's a tutorial right there with it to walk you through the entire process.
I lost. Completely, thoroughly. Good luck with your technical collaboration, Grace Howard.
Some communities are too toxic. True. Looking at you, League. Yep, Call of Duty would be right beside that one. COD is a very disgusting place. I could say it was worse. It was worse before. It's gotten better, but it was definitely worse before, especially when they allowed you to create your own, like, profile picture that would be used directly in games. It was worse.
You're still willing to give her sample data?
Proxy, have you heard of horsepower as a unit of measurement?
Lost in the sauce with your
It
team.
indicates how many horses would be required for an equivalent output of force. Industrial machinery usually has a horsepower of several hundred or several thousand. Don't you think this is a real boon for horses? Because these machines end up saving hundreds of them from the pain of manual labor.
I guess you can say that's a good thing about League, because Call of Duty got so bad, and I'm not talking about the community itself, but got so bad as a game that it became a turn off for me at Infinite Warfare. And it's been hard for me to play any amount of decent hours into a Call of Duty without being like, nah, there's better things to play. There's easily better things to play. Even whether I'm playing with a team or not. So I guess that's good that League functionally is, pretty consistent, I guess. You know, obviously you're going to have some meta issues, but they're obviously being ironed out in a properly amount of time, because Call of Duty has had broken. Even when they launch a new game, they're just like, don't worry, we're going back to the, you know, boots on the ground. It's going to go back to where it was before. No, it's not. No, it's not. That's a complete lie. Not even close. Not even close. Not even enough for me to even be like, oh, I'll push through it. No, Infinite Warfare was the line where I'm just like, I can't do it anymore. There's so much trash here, whether we're talking about community, whether we're talking about mechanics, whether we're talking about, you know, either not talking about game mechanics, but even gun mechanics and meta aspects and pay to win and just trash, like, you know, loot boxes. There's so much bad in Call of Duty that at least League's not that. I'll give you that, right?
People are just the same. An industrial machine can save dozens of engineer teams.
WoW is another one.
related
At least there's some
users,
consistency
and a
there.
tactical mech can save several combat squads from having to face ethereals.
You hated your life as a priest. Why didn't you switch then? Why didn't you switch yourself to a different type of character? Show off with skins. Yeah, skins are fine. Pay to win for skins is fine, but they've had constant times where Call of Duty's had like guns, specific guns that come in and are OP, and it's a DLC item.
As for me, it's not that I'm obsessed with machinery. What I'm really focused on is saving people from getting hurt inside the hollows and sparing their families all the suffering and grief. I've destroyed so many machines in the process. Several
Double
times
teamed all the
more than
time?
any of my
Dang.
peers. I guess that's what makes me
I don't know
rich,
enough
you
about
know?
WoW, but my assumption
My
is
friendship
that
breaks
if
my
you take
heart.
out the priest, it takes
I
out the
keep
back
sending these kids off
end
to
of a
face their
team.
destruction. But if there were more witches,
you were
like
in
me
too
New
deep.
Eridu's
Fair enough.
future, just a few more people willing to care for these machines and shed tears for their sacrifices. Well, maybe these kids would be more willing to forgive us for what we expect of them.
Grace takes the heavy machine base back with her for checkup and repairs. Really? For me, like the last time I played a game that was even remotely similar to League, was Paladins. You know, Paladins and Overwatch are obviously a different thing. I know, but they are basically a MOBA, right? And no, you attack the crap out of the healer. You target the shit out of the healer and go right for that, and then just sweep the rest of the team as the healer is trying to either catch up to the team and try to be there. And yeah, so dang, you lucky you could back off and kind of get away from that. But whew. No, I am very aware of this. I'm not that good of a support as you are, but when I was in Paladins, I played Janice, which was a healer, a DPS healer. I don't know what you guys call that over in League, but same vibe, I guess. And I was dead so much. I would just be running, and you would just see the enemies streaming right past my team and just chasing me down. I'm just like, bro, I don't even like hit you hard. Like, yes, I have DPS, but I can't even hit you hard, and you just don't care. You're just like, yes, but your healing is helping a lot. So you die, then the rest of the people die. Oh, but I'm going PvE servers, so I don't have to worry about PvPing rogues. Hey man, yeah, if you guys want to link up for WoW, that'd be cool. Not me, just you two. But that would be cool. Never played WoW? I played it probably for 20 to 30 minutes. I kicked a bunch of chickens, and then I was just like, no. I looked out across the world to the world that was in front of me, and I'm just like, I don't have time for this. I don't have time for this. I don't mind jumping on it, But 1 week I'm going to be level 2. Maybe 2 or 3 weeks after that I'll be maybe level 3. That's the best I'm going to give you. And I mean that like with my full heartedness. I am not dumping time into that. I do not have the ability. I need to build this company. I need to have an income. I have not had an income since 2017, and that's really important to me because getting myself up to a point where I can extend out an arm to my friends and help them get off the hamster wheel is vastly more important to me than exploring the wilderness of WoW. I would love to be able to say that my friends are able to, get their work done at the beginning of the day or whatever, and then play WoW for the rest of the day while working in Ether, and everybody, like, all your bills are paid and everything's like set. I would love to be like, hey, I was part of that movement to get people to just, get to that point. That's really important to me. That's a legacy that I can leave this world and be proud of. I would actually rather hire someone to play for me rather than me play by myself. And streaming right now, the unfortunate thing is I have 4 streams a week. I can't even physically do 5 streams a week. And it's hard for me to give up one of these streams. It would have to be a Genshin stream, either a Monday or a Friday stream, because my Tuesday and Thursday stream is relegated towards, a series that I hold near and dear to my heart, which is trying to find gems on the consoles that I'm currently working on. But if you want to take my character, I can give you my login, and you're more than welcome to stream for me. I'll just watch you and be like, wow, look at my character build. It's cool. You don't often see such a cool side of Grace. Because, yeah, like, I don't know. Every single time I've watched WoW, it doesn't this is actually great to say. It doesn't wow me. It doesn't wow me in any way, shape, or form. I've never yearned to play WoW. It's also things like The Witcher. Things like that. People are just like, oh, but it's so good. The Witcher 3, it's so good. And I'm just like, yeah, sorry to say this, don't care. Like I don't like, it's not that I'm sitting here saying like The Witcher 3 is bad or WoW is bad. It doesn't have any pull to me to want to play it. I don't know. It's just like, it's really hard for me to put in words. It's just like, no. It's just the same way. Like, for example, if I was to tell somebody like, hey, you should play roguelites, and they're just like, oh, you mean like roguelites that like kind of reset after like, each round? No, I want a cohesive story, something that builds me and pulls me along. I'm just like, yeah, that's definitely not a roguelite, right? It's not your type. Or Souls-like. People will talk about like Elden Ring is amazing. Dark Souls is amazing. And I'm just like, no. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just, no. I don't want a story that consumes my life. Some people do, but I need like microdosing of games before I want like full stories of games. Like, I still want stories, but I don't want to be like, I'm going to be invested for the next 6 to 7 years. No, I don't want that. There's so many games in this world, so many universes and main characters and stuff that I want to explore. And like, if someone said to me like, would you rather have one story that sucks you in for like 6 to 7 years and you're living that character, or play 20 other stories to complete, going to different universes and stuff like that? 20 games right off the rip. I wouldn't even think about it in 1 second. Even if someone was trying to pay me to play a game where it's just one story all the way through, I would still be like, nah, save your money. I still want the 20 games. I don't know. I'm just a different type of gamer, I guess. And I'm not saying I'm a better gamer or whatever have you. It's just, Elden Ring is amazing if you hate yourself. I do hate myself. Don't say it like that. Don't say it like that. There's one game that I'll hate on myself on, and that's League. Yeah. I don't know. Like, when I was growing up, there would be games, and I'm speaking specifically towards the Elden Ring community, but there would be games where, you go against a boss and you'd be like, okay, there's a pattern system. I got to figure out this pattern system and then beat that, right? And I liked it when I was growing up, but Elden Ring and Souls-like games, I just like, I'm being pounded into the pavement. You know, like I've lost like 20, 30, 40 times. There's no drive in me to be like, just one more time. I think I can get it just one more time. I'm just like, no. 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 Sekiro was another one that's also followed that. No. Metro and Castlevania? See? You literally just answered my question. So for some people, that stuff works, and for some people, that stuff doesn't. Old Metroid or old Castlevania beats the crap out of me to the point where, yes, I agree with you. I can't hand myself enough to try to figure that out. But Metroidvania games today, like Hollow Knight, I can't think of the other one. I can see it in my head. But games of that type, absolutely, all day, every day. Platformers that are Metroidvania, yes, love it. I love that idea of going all the way to one side and being like, dang, I don't have double jump, and go all the way to the far left side and then get double jump and go all the way to the right hand side just to get like 1 or 2 rooms and then be like, crap, I don't have charge shot. Okay, I got to figure out what charge shot is and I can go back. I don't know. I like that. I don't know. Give me a good guidebook and let me actually grind the... And I don't like Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy 7 is probably the closest one that I've ever played the most of. But all right, have a good dinner, Mikey G. But I'm streaming for another about 45 minutes and then I'll be off. But turn-based just gets it. I don't know. I can't do turn-based. However, the stories, if somebody was to take all the FMV sequences and then be like, do you want to watch someone play, you know, Final Fantasy, the entire series and walk through? Yeah, I'll watch a YouTube video on the FMV sequences. Yeah. Love that. Okay, I got a game I want to stream. I'll talk about it soon. Yeah. We'll definitely talk more about your gaming and your streaming and all type of stuff. That'd be cool. Why can't you just be Saint Micah G? Why can't you just be Saint Micah G? Like, just, I don't know, but I mean, like, on here, I either put myself down as Sovereign or I put myself down as JC. It's okay. You don't have to actually, like, specifically have a streamer name. But I can understand why you want one. I'm not going to say anything against that. Would I ever get a jersey with Sovereign written on the back? Fuck yeah, I would. You'd name yourself a cute angle? There you go. You're already figuring out your branding as well. And it's got a lore story to it. So that's cool. Wait, who is this? All right, well, this will be the character for next time. I don't know who that is. I can't really tell, like, I see that's Nikomata. I can see that's Soldier 11. I couldn't tell that was Grace until we actually started playing. I can't even tell you who that one is. But anyways, that's it for me on Zenless. I'm going to bounce over to some Genshin. Once I get rid of this little exclamation point. It's okay. You take your inside story and you run with it, right? You can always explain somebody later on why your inside story is the way it is. Kaleida? You know what's funny? I don't even know who that is. I feel like I've obviously seen this person. But they're not ringing a bell in my head. Kaleida. Do I even have a Kaleida?
Touch me. Let's. Good day.
Did you call? Ready for start? Need something? Yahoo! Say.
Do you want me to?
This is probably annoying to listen to.
You want to?
Oh!
Hey, don't look down on me.
Yeah, you're probably right, you know? Yeah, I'll be off in like 32 minutes specifically if you want to get right down to the finer detail. 32 minutes, correct. Did you want to chat afterwards? Is that why you're asking? Or are you looking to come back to the stream? Yeah, I think you're right, Hector. It's probably Kaleida's story. Okay. Wow, 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 wow. I will also be back on tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. That would be 3 p.m. 3 p.m. Pacific on some Gears of War Judgment without an E. Yeah, you work till like what, 5 each day? I'm assuming. Wednesday I don't stream. Thursday I'm back on here again 7 p.m. So that's 3 to 5 your time. I just switch. I don't even bother to log out. I don't know. It's like I have OCD, so all of these little things. I do these things. So like even like right now, like I'll go to like quit the. I don't know. I don't need to do that stuff, but I just do it anyways. Get to play Gears soon. Oh, that's right, because it's gonna be on your side. That's correct. Gears is a great game, co-op wise. 1, 2, and 3 stories are pretty strong. After that, you're kind of leaning on the co-op aspect. And then Friday, I'm also back on Terran, also 3 to 5. I think your best chance to even catch my streams is probably Monday, because I know you're off Sundays and Mondays. You're also more than welcome to turn on the stream and then lurk it. That's cool with me too. But speaking of like Gears, that would mean that you're also gonna get aspects or sorry, not aspects, but access to like Halo. I think Halo is coming over to PlayStation as well. I wouldn't be surprised if Forza is also going over to PlayStation as well. Which part sounded creepy? I'm getting jailed. What part was creepy? Help me out. Help me out. Help me help you. Update summary. Are we starting the new patch tomorrow for Zenless? Is that tomorrow? Oh, don't shoot. Oh, you just heard those people. What I said to Terran? Give me a second to get rid of these little exclamation points. Well, I would love to be able to accept that, but am I gonna make it? Probably not. Probably not. You should be good now. You should be good now. That's a you problem? Yeah. You need to pay attention. What are we working on? What are we working on today anyways? Not there. We are definitely working on artifacts. That's for sure. What could I do? Give me your thoughts, Hector. What do you think I should work on? Because I specifically need, like, you'll see like my artifacts here. So that's not the one I need to have, but I do. This one's the right one, but it needs to be at 20. So what should I do if I want to get more things so that I can enhance? Like which domain should I run? Because obviously I'm gonna be just using them as enhance materials. And then off this one I need to go do specifically a certain
I've read
one.
almost every novel from Yai Publishing House.
Weapon talents,
normal,
then
right?
min-max artifacts? Yeah, so weapon talents. Really? So I should be doing talents right now? Not the artifacts? Okay, well then we'll do that then. Oh, dang. Oh, okay, so we'll just max the crap out of these things. That's fair. But what do you do if where do you go when you want to upgrade your artifacts? Where do you go, or what do you do in order, because you're just going to be using everything from materials, so what do you specifically do? If that makes sense. Artifact menu. Yeah, that's fair, but I at least want to, like, right now they're running nude, basically. Like, right now, well, Sitlolly has what she needs, but I'm just asking, like, where do you get the materials for artifact leveling? Also, Q, if you want to answer as well, I know that you've leveled the crap out of a bunch of artifacts. What do you do for stuff like that? I'm assuming you don't just chase metas. So I'm assuming, like, no, okay. So, like, what do you do? Like, if you're just like, you know, like, my one artifact is at, like, in my case, it's at 14, but we need to get to 20. So where are you going to get the juice? The artifact juice, if you will. Are you playing domains? I like to work on characters who don't have stuff, only placeholders.
Really bring the Knights of Favonius with you.
What does that mean? Yeah, for level up, correct. I'm just going to take us into a domain, Hector. It's one that I basically need anyway, so. Like, I still need Viridescent Veneer. You declined my invite. Just by the way. By the way, you declined my invite. You're like, yeah, let's do domains, but then I'm gonna say no. For what? It doesn't matter. I'm specifically doing for artifacts, but I mean, I guess you could also say for weapons or characters. We're working on Sucrose right now. That's cool. Is that where the Viridescent Veneer is?
Respect must be given to the will of every creature. Each fish in the ocean swims in its own direction.
You're a weird one. You're a weird one. Leveling those are hard. You can, like, buy them. So you spend real world money to upgrade your artifacts? Or you mean purchasing with, like, currency? Oh, okay, I got confused in the idea that where you said you were buying artifacts. Just let you know, Hector, I've never done this before, so just gonna hope for the best.
Fulfill our pact. Keep lolling, eat papa, get
In-game currency. So there's a currency that's specifically made for artifact buying? Okay. Hiya! Yes, leveling up. You were saying that before. Leveling up artifacts. Where do you get the juice for it? And then I was told, you go buy them. You go buy the juice. Hey, what's up, Shinya? You need to change, that's fair. You could buy the juice? Where do you buy the juice? I'm confusing you? Okay, I will slowly go through this so it makes more sense, hopefully. So, right now I'm working on Sitlali. I'm working on artifacts. I know where to go to get her artifact. I know what domain I need to do. That's fair. Right now I am leveling the ones that I got so far for her, which are the ones I need. Right now it's at level 14. But I need to get it to level 20 to max it out. If I go to enhance right now, I don't have anything, right? So all I can do is use sanctifying, but I only have 20. That's not going to be enough for me to do it. So I'm assuming I need to get a bunch of these down here that I don't care about, that I can just consume and throw in. So for people that are really good and have built a bunch of teams, where do you go when you don't care about what you're getting? Does that make sense? You can buy it from the store too, but only if you have enough stuff. Okay, what is the stuff? Do I just give them like berries and stuff? Or like, what is stuff? And what store are you talking about? I mean, a store where you said not where you buy, you spend money. There's nothing in the shop.
Almost every novel from Yai Publishing House.
For the stuff.
Pretty normal, right?
You can craft the stuff. You can craft sanctifying. Oh, in the teapot? Oh, jeez. I have no idea what's going on right here. I got so many answers here. I'm so confused. Do you guys build? No, do you guys build your teams? Realm currency? You go to your teapot. Oh. I'm not reading? You can buy it from the store too, but only if you have enough stuff. Or you can think of the... Or I think you can craft them. I said earlier. Realm, there's the store, but this from the teacup bird. So you can only get this from your teapot. That's it. There's no other way to level up artifacts in Genshin other than if you work on your Serenity Pot, correct? Is that what you're saying? So I guess that's the way that they force you to use the Serenity Pot, because you can't upgrade characters otherwise, correct? Yeah, okay, so they force you to use Serenity Pot. Okay, fair enough. So if you guys are only doing Serenity Pot, then I guess I should start focusing on that then. Because it seems like finding lower level artifacts is really, really hard to do then. They don't force you to?
Instead of confining themselves to the heavens,
I'm already in a domain right now, and just pick a domain and run it. So for you, Hector, you just pick random domains, run it. Doesn't matter if it's like stuff you need or not, to get things to break down for materials, correct? And then Q, you specifically use the Serenity Pot, where you craft the stuff that you need. I guess that's my best understanding of what you guys are saying. Find chests? What happens if you run out of chests? Do the chests repopulate? Oh, so you also just do random domains then as well, Q. Okay. Alright, we're finally getting to our answers here. Alright, fair enough. So just pick one random one, doesn't matter what it is. Something that I'm strong against, and then you kind of go from there.
Be silent. Observe.
Cool. Fair enough. Well, maybe I should spend some time on the Serenity Pot, though, if it does give a beneficial to it. There's not really one way. Oh, I wasn't looking for the one way. I was looking for the any way. And I was getting really confused. I was just looking for the one way that I was being told, not thinking that there was just one way to do it. I've never done focusing on, like, leveling my character, so that's why I didn't even know. You said that I should work on character, weapon, talents, and then artifact. So that's why I'm doing the talents. You don't do either? You don't do either what? Sorry. Hi. Oh, I don't either. Oh, you don't know either. Oh, okay. I thought you did, though. You have a more powerful team than I have. You don't do one person at a time? So then by the time that you get to doing a person, because you're doing it always just all over the place, you just have all the stuff that you need? So you don't actually have to work on any characters? Okay, let's see where we're at on this stuff. Sit lolly, talents. Now we gotta get the teeth. Oh, the teeth. Who wants to get teeth? That's not fun. Pretty much, and then I switch from character to character because I got bored with doing the same things. That's fair. You don't have to type. You could just chill out and lurk at the stream. That's okay. I don't want to annoy the crap out of you by asking questions. I'm just trying to learn. Okay. So I need a bunch of teeth, Hector. A bunch of teeth. I'll help with teeth? Fair enough. Don't kill me. Oh no, I fell in the water. I don't like when they put these Saurians right near the water. Get out of the water! It's okay. No worries. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not able to read each one, so just don't worry about it. I'll be fine. It's hard to look back and forth, back and forth. And especially when they become like, you know, a bunch of people are talking, and I'm not saying, please don't talk, people. By all means, I'm enjoying the crap out of it. But it's also, things get moved really quickly. Show me? No, it didn't even show me. It's not doing the showing me how much I need thing. That's fair. Like I said, I apologize for annoying you. They're all in water? Really? Is it hard to keep up, Hector, with me bouncing around like this? Well, that one said 5 out of 51. Oh, 5 out of 51. Oh boy. Oh boy. You have to pick her as a person to level up? What do you mean? I thought I just have her on my team and then I gather her stuff. I have to actually use her to level up? What does that mean? Do you get more stuff if you're using the... Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. You're talking about how I'm not getting the numbers, right? Like where it says like 5 out of 51. It's because it's not showing that? Okay. Well, then I'll just keep using Sitlali then. Yeah, she's already selected. She's selected through the Paimon menu still. But I think it's because the Fang is too low, maybe? I don't know. No, that's so. See, that juvenile Fang doesn't show as a number. I think that's what you meant. Selected in that way. Whoops. There's actually one nearby. Over this way. Yeah, because last stream you had me set her as the selected character I'm working on for leveling, and I didn't change that. But I can still use these ones to make make the one I need though. So I just think it's weird that it's not showing that part at least. Like for example, let's say I need a seasoned fang. That takes 3 juvenile fangs to make. I'm surprised it doesn't actually break it down that way. It just shows only when I'm picking up a seasoned fang. That makes sense. Still don't know how to use this girl properly. I wish that like every single time I teleported to a new spot, it would just take you with me. That would be cool. Yeah, I know, but in the left corner, like when I'm like picking up things, if I'm picking up the right piece that I need, then it shows me like how much more I need, so I don't have to go into the inventory to even look. But I guess when it's showing me like when I'm using materials that are lower than what I need, it's not counting that. And it's like, okay, fair enough. I'm trying to dip by these people because I don't really want to deal with them. And then we jump. Oh, you're in the water. This is bad for y'all.
Show no mercy. Suffer the wrath of Eastleigh. Fulfill our pact.
Ultimately, I'm getting there, though. Very, very slowly. this is the sad part. This is the sad part. This is where you kill the mother, and then her babies come running, and you kill them one by one. At least that's what it feels like. It's sad every time. See, this is the mom right there, and then the left, and the little ones are like the baby, and then like the eldest. He's like a little bit further up on the right. And then they always come running. They're just like, wait, what's going on? Oh, you're killing my mom. And I'm just like, yeah. 1 out of 4 on that one. And 6 out of 51 on that one. Jeez. And this child over here is just thinking about life, and I'm just like, nah. Nah, you die now. Wait, what? I missed something? Oh, I missed a child. Yep, the child's dead now. But, as Hector said in our last stream, we're actually unifying them together. But only in the afterlife. Oh, these ones suck, though. This is pretty much the only one that's actually, like, doable. The rest of them are just annoying because they're in the middle of the water. See, these ones. Come over here! That works. Yeah, I guess you can vaporize them. Oh, it floated! Yesterday it didn't... Or not yesterday, it was Friday. It didn't float. Let me get on there. Yeah. No. Aw, damn. Damn, run away. Run away.
Light it up.
There we go. There we go. Now we act like nothing ever happened. Well, technically you have to go over there now. All the way around. Can you ride the bike on the water? Or just... Is that a thing? Or am I making that up? I mean, there's one here, but... Oh, I don't know why I'm doing that. Don't know why I'm doing that. I need to make sure that you have...
Show no mercy.
Yeah. Well, that didn't work. No, run away. You can drive on the water? That's cool. Just wait till I get to the shore, and then you'll know. Gonna learn today. There we go. That's cool. That's really cool. I didn't know that she had that. Okay, so the next one's far away? Is it far away? Ooh, no, you killed some over here. That's cool. Appreciated. Okay, now the next one is like... Oh, it's on the island. Near where we are right now. I'm gonna do this patch. I'm gonna do this last patch of Saurians, and then tell me which domain you need to do, Hector, for sucrose, and we'll go do some sucrose runs for you. That way, it's beneficial to both people. Because this helped me out a lot, anyways. That person was just watching the water and you just ended them. That's pretty dark. That's pretty dark. Which one? Give me a domain for sucrose. Because whether, and I think I said this in the last stream, whether I need it now or not is irrelevant because I'll... Is that thing killing you? Oh. Whether I need it or not, later on, I'll need it. I guess you'll just have to give me a name? A name and a... Wait, do you have to give me a name of the domain, or can you take us right to the domain and then start it, and then I'll teleport to it? Yeah, no problem. I can just kill these Saurians while I wait. Tiny babies. Valley of Remembrance? Are you going to it? Where's your little play card? Oh, I see you. All the way back. Really near Mondstadt? That's cool. Fair enough. Thank you for the bit donations. Okay. I didn't even know that. I didn't know you could just teleport to somebody. That's cool though. Dang. I hope you got the coffee ready. Thanks, sister. Yeah.
Get to work. East Lolling, East Papa, get him. Wreck and ruin. More speed. Freeze to the core. Eye for an eye.
Retribution!
That might be in the wrong way. That definitely was the wrong way. Oh, I hate these guys. These guys are annoying.
Shudder.
Oh, legal stuff? That's boring. That's never fun.
Beg for mercy. Got a problem. Time to end them. I condemn you. Fulfill our pact.
Ooh, you know what I'm craving right now? Fried chicken. I could just eat fried chicken. I don't give a crap for fries. Just fried chicken. I'm starving. I haven't eaten a single thing today. All I've had today was an energy drink. And some water. My water intake's getting better. Free rewards. I like free rewards. Who doesn't like free rewards? Chicken. That reminds me of the ads that Chick-fil-A runs. I also just found out recently that Chick-fil-A doesn't open on Sundays. I know to Americans that's very normal to know, but to a Canadian, that was my first time knowing that. I thought that was crazy to me that a restaurant specifically closes on Sunday. Yeah, to eat chicken. Don't eat the cow. Use. Should I use fragile resin? Should I use fragile resin, Hector? Yeah, but I just found that out. I didn't even know it's a Christian restaurant. You use fragile resin? I have a crazy amount of it, so I guess I should, right? Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that it was a Christian restaurant. I remember it having problems with the LGBTQ, which now makes so much sense. But it didn't make sense to me before. I was just like, oh, well, I've already used it. I've already used the fragile resin. I have like a stupid amount. I have 97. I would like to hear a work story. So there's a girl that was recently hired, and you know what? We worked with kids, right? And then the dress code was casual, but she comes in with long boots. Wait, what's wrong with long boots? You left the domain? Okay. Okay. Of course I need more stuff. Are you done on Sucrose? Did you get everything you needed? I was gonna probably run it maybe like 2 more times and then call it the end of my stream. The stuff, only things I need right now is teeth. But I'm okay running your domains because your domains give me artifacts that I can use to break down to upload or upgrade
Except we call that light.
Silali. Also blast their iPod sounds on when everyone hears earbuds. Oh, that's really messed up. Yeah, were they inappropriate boots? The teeth are... let me see how many teeth I need then. Well, first... Oh, I can craft a bunch. So let me head back to Mondstadt. So that's still 4 p.m. today until she left work early on her... Whoa, that's really stupid. You opened treasures for me? Was I standing near you? Because if not, I didn't see them. Or they came towards me, right? Maybe I think I saw that though. I think I saw. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Dang. So they should put her on just by herself one day then and be like, "You understand this, right?" And she'll be like, "Yeah." And then she'll literally just crash out. She'll be like, "I didn't understand any of this stuff." I'd be like, "You said you did." They're full boxes, silly, not the Mora. Then maybe I didn't get them. Maybe I just ran away. I didn't even know you were getting that stuff. I still need a stupid amount of teeth.
Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God should broaden their horizon.
We'll go kill this this group of Saurians, and then I'll call it for my stream. I enjoyed this though. I mean, if you enjoyed it, I don't mind doing this on Mondays. Obviously, when I'm not running a full game, because just a reminder, this Thursday Kirby drops. And when Kirby drops, I'll be taking over both my Genshin streams, or let's just call them Hoyoverse streams. Hoyoverse streams and the Gears of War stream will be taken over by Kirby. Dang, you got wrecked. You got wrecked and then didn't die. That's kind of intense. At least it says 2 out of 31. Where are you, behind? What are you doing? What are you doing under here hiding? Hmm? Oh, that was a swing. That was an aggressive swing. Now I'm like stuck. Cool. Are you before I end my stream, are you down for us doing this on Mondays when I'm not got a full stream or a full game that I'm trying to beat, Hector? Q, if you want to jump in on this too, you're more than welcome to. We could basically split it up, and then like we'll do some for me, some for Hector, some for you. If you want to get some like materials and stuff like that. And you too, Shinya, if you still play this game. But what do you think, Hector? Are you down for Mondays doing stuff like this? If I don't pass out, fair enough. We'll do like you said before. We'll pencil you in, not ink, but just pencil you in. Cool. All right, cool. But that's it for me for today. I will be back tomorrow with Gears. That'll be the final stream of Gears of War Judgment without an E. Before we hit Kirby on Thursday. Unless for some odd reason the launch for Kirby doesn't go properly. I don't know. Oh, damn, my PC's running out of storage space. Anyways, I will see you guys on Thursday. Until next time, whether you guys are online or offline, stay focused and get yours. See ya.